How's it going, YouTube? It's your boy Max, aka Hair Guy Blondie, and I'm bringing you back another video, but this isn't anything beard growth related or hair growth related, or it's neither of those. And I wanted to talk about myself, who I am, kind of have an introduction for my channel since I've been gaining subscribers throughout this whole entire year, but really the last kind of month, it's really, exploded. I have earned 19 in the last few weeks, or the last week, I should say. So I thought I would do a video kind of talking about who I am as a person, who I am in general, and maybe show you guys a little bit more of me, because really you see a small glimpse of me, and that is through the hair growth and patchy beard growth lens, but really, talk about myself more as a person and who I am. So you guys know a little bit more about me, nothing too crazy, but so you have a sense of who I am personally a little bit. So hi, I am Max, as I have said in my video before. I am 23 years old. I am living with an intellectual disability and congenital heart disease. I don't know what else to say. Oh my god. I didn't have a plan for this video. I was kind of like, you know what? I need a video talking about myself. So I guess those are the two main factors. I have an intellectual disability. So what happened is that I had a stroke as a baby. It caused me to have a seizure, which then in turn caused the disability because of the stroke. Growing up, and even with the heart disease, I don't remember my first two heart surgeries at all. I remember my third open heart surgery, and I remember waking up from that. But before I get into that shit, if I'm gonna even get for that shit at all, I kind of want to address that I was always somewhat different from the get-go. When I was growing up, I never really fit in with my so-and-so peers, my age. I never really felt like I was part of anything. I always been that guy to question everything, or to just always be like, but why does it have to be like this? So I was always very different, and especially my intellectual kind of age, or my mental age, was really behind because of the disability. So I always had trouble in school, making friends at school, or even getting along with my peers. And I just had a rough time all the way up until probably grade 8, grade 9. That's when my mental age started to, it was maturing all through those years, but really it started to mature a lot better through grade 9 to like grade 12. And personally, those years of high school were even rough for me. And, I developed a really bad coping mechanism through those years. Even though I was mentally maturing a little bit better, I noticed that I started to do a lot of negative self-talk, a lot of, negative attention seeking, and it's not until 2020, so the COVID year, is when it really started to get bad. I was doing a lot of stupid things, and I'm still working on that. For me as a person, I've kind of stopped with the whole negative attention seeking, but I've been working on it through therapy. But I was not being the best version of myself. I was going online, I was talking to random people on Reddit, or I was doing posts on Reddit, and I got really addicted to Reddit as well during the pandemic. I was either doing posts on Reddit, or I was DMing random people on different social media apps, and I was complaining about my life. I was looking for people to feel bad for me, And I even did it on Snapchat with some of the people I knew in high school, which led to a lot of people in high school kind of stopped talking to me because I went on this spiral. And I think a lot of it stemmed from me having heart disease, congenital heart disease, having some weird form of OCD and anxiety. And, I got hit by a car in 2019 waiting for my school bus to head to high school. So, I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues that were really fucked up. And I didn't know how to deal with all that stress. So it came off as me being a kind of like a sarcastic asshole throughout the years. But I also developed negative attention seeking coping mechanisms because I wanted people to feel bad for me. And the truth is, you should never ever do that or do posts on social media looking for negative attention because I did a lot of stupid shit. And, I'm working on it now. I'm getting better, truly, for me and for my mom and dad because I want to be a better version of myself. And I was doing a lot of stupid shit. So much that, you know, it got to the point where I actually, like, my posts were coming off as angry. Like, it was showing up as being an angry, or just a really hateful, angry, vengeful person online. And it was getting really bad. And I know I needed to get help. And I should have gotten help sooner. But I didn't. I was just dealing with a lot of shit. And especially when you have heart disease and fucking have all these stresses that you have to worry about in your life. Because someday I am going to need a fourth open heart surgery. The repair that I have right now has been in me for the last time I had surgery was 2012. So it's been like 14 years. I think it's in the 13-year mark, so it will be 14 years coming up next year if I don't need anything done. And yeah, it's scary. And I felt like, I don't know why I thought negative attention seeking was the best strategy for me. I don't know why I did all the things that I did. If I could go back, I would not do it, or I would think about my actions and the consequences that could lead to this a lot more. But I wasn't thinking like that. I was just thinking in this I wasn't thinking long picture. I was thinking in the moment that, hey, I'm really sad and angry and anxious right now, so I'm gonna dump my feelings. I'm gonna dump all my problems on people that I hardly know and people that don't deserve it. And that's the problem, is that I was developing a repetition not only through the people that I knew on Snapchat, but also on the online community as someone who was just looking for negative attention seeking, or someone to look for the dump all their problems on. And I you don't want to have that online repetition. So if somehow you recognize me on Reddit, because I did do a couple of posts on Reddit with me in it, with my face in it, even though I was a little bit younger at the time. Or if you recognize me because of the username, hi. If you stumbled upon this video, I'm sorry for being a dick. I was just a huge dick. And I know it's stupid to, talk about that on YouTube. But I'm just talking about myself, my challenges, and just about me. I love playing video games. Always been a huge gamer. And I've really gotten back into Minecraft. Minecraft was a huge game in my childhood. That's one of the few kind of rarest moments. I have plenty of great moments in my childhood, especially with my family. But, one of those few video games that I actually played with someone, and it was a really fun time in my life. It was this kid in middle school that I was friends with a little bit, and he was the nicest person out of anyone in my school. And we used to play Minecraft and be on the phone for like an hour and 35 minutes playing Minecraft Hunger Games, and it was a really fun time, and I will always cherish that experience. And that was always fun. But what else can I say? Oh my god. You see, this is the problem. You just go on and you talk about stuff, and soon you just run out of things to say, and this is why I should have had a game plan, but I'm sorry. Um but yeah, I struggled with a lot of OCD throughout my life. Is still, I don't even realize, or I didn't even think it was OCD until I came to the realization, okay, like I have really bad intrusive, bad negative attention seeking or negative thinking habits that are constant, that are always continuous, and when you hold on to that stuff, it's not good. And so I've been working on my OCD a lot better. I even at work, I would be afraid to put knives away. Like it was getting crazy. Like I was afraid of utensils. Like I was just freaking out over everything, and I'm working on it, and I feel so proud that I'm like getting that past me. And I know OCD will never go away fully, but I'm happy that it's progressing in a good way, that I'm not as frantic or not as panicked or uh not as anxious when I'm doing stuff that causes my OCD to go on a spiral. But I'm happy about that. That's good. That's good progress. But what else? Um I mean, there's nothing else to say about me. That's just kind of me. That's just a little kind of a glimpse of my life, the good, a little bit of the bad, and just some things that I'm working on. I know that was more of a post of me, or this is more of a video of me just not I'm not looking for negative attention seeking on this post, and I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I just want people to know that, if you're on this path of being just this hateful, vengeful person, the only thing that you're doing is hurting yourself, because I did it throughout the pandemic. I even still did it throughout this year. And it was not until this year or last year, the negative attention seeking really stopped until last year. But, you know, um, I was just going down a bad path. And it was not until this year where I was like, you know what, I gotta seek some sort of therapy. I gotta get some help, because I have some issues right now that I cannot fix or manage on my own. And even when I try, I'm just getting more anxious and frustrated, and I need to talk to someone about this. And so I'm just letting anyone know, if you're out here and you're struggling with some life, some problems, just remember that you have the choice just to say no, to say no more to this. Like if you're someone who was like me and was looking for people to feel bad for them, or feel they try to get some sort of sympathy card or negative attention seeking card, it doesn't give you a good repetition in real life, online. And I also suggest that deleting Instagram, Facebook, all those social medias, TikTok included. I still use TikTok a bit, but I rarely post on it now. Um, to just take a break. I deleted my Instagram, I deleted my Facebook, and it was when I deleted my Facebook, I was like, man, that's such a huge relief not to always press Facebook. Um, Even with Instagram, I deleted Instagram just recently, and I feel good not always quickly grabbing my phone and going on Instagram or Facebook randomly now. Like, it's not the first thing I do when I wake up, and I feel really proud about that. Um, and I guess some people could say that YouTube, is starting to turn into Instagram or Facebook, but it's really not. YouTube still remains the top dog in entertainment when it comes to long format content. And that's my personal opinion. It's still kind of old internet, where it relies on vloggers and little kind of communities, which I like. At least that's what I love about YouTube, is that it's just a lot more simple, and it's not in your face, except for the YouTube premium ads. But I really love YouTube. I think YouTube's a great platform. But like I said, if you're going through some shit mentally, you know, it's always good to seek help. It's always good to talk about stuff that's off your chest, that you need to get off your chest, that's weighing you down. because I know if I didn't actually get to therapy and actually start taking the things that were going on in my life that were causing it to go in a bad, because I also had to think of like this. I have a good job, right? I have great coworkers, um, and I didn't want my job to be in jeopardy because when I was doing those posts and all that, I was like, you know what, like if I keep at this road, people not only at work but people like my boss, anyone, they're gonna get the wrong opinion about me, how I show into work. Like at work, I would say I'm a pretty kind of chill, kind of shy guy, but my online presence, you know, if it's like all hatred and angry, people can get the wrong idea of you, and I didn't want that, so that's why I kind of deleted my Instagram and Facebook because it was making me angry, man. It was causing me just to go on this spiral of hatred, and I didn't want it anymore. And I know I talked a lot about a lot of different subjects in this videos, but I'm just talking about me in general, what my life's been like for the last really 5 years. You know, it's been a lot of ups, it's been a lot of downs, and I'm really trying to better myself as a person. And I know in the comments on YouTube, if I get people who are hating on me or saying that I should cut my hair or shave my beard, that I kind of respond in an obnoxious, horrible kind of way. That's just my self-defense mechanism. I'm not trying to be a prick on purpose. I'm being a sarcastic, witty asshole online on my channel because this is my channel and my page about growing out your hair and beard. So if you're someone who's say like, well, this guy's just really defensive and doesn't take advice, you're right about that. I don't take advice. You can ask anyone. I'm very hardened about myself when it comes to that kind of stuff. But if you're gonna say crap like that, get off my page. This is a channel about growing out your hair and beard. If you don't like it, go join the I Shave My Nuts Club down the road. I really don't give a shit. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you're like been a subscriber for a long time, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button if you stumbled upon this video, and also hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. I know this video was a whole lot of stuff, but I wanted to make a video. I wanted to do an introduction video about who I am as a person, and I didn't want it to come off as some corny ass scripted thing. I know I said I should have had a plan about what I should have had some better talking points, I guess, or should have like had a certain kind of segment for everything, but I kind of just did it the Max way and kind of fucked it all up, and there you go, there's my video today. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I have work in the morning. I am so tired, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, or a great night, great afternoon. I don't really know what else to say, but except for the last topic that I was talking about is that, you know, when it came to my online presence, I didn't want to jeopardize my job, so that's why I kind of just deleted social media, and I said, you know what, YouTube is the best platform for me because I can actually be myself on this site, and I don't feel like I'm faking who I am, because YouTube is still that old nostalgic internet community where it really thrives on different genres, communities, and just little subs, I guess, or little channels that, you know, try to build something like how I'm doing with hair and beard growth. So I don't know, this video is going on way too long. It's almost 20 minutes long. But yeah, that's just this video. I'm gonna call this video the nonsense video. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, actually. It could be called anything. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.